Hello, it is summer here, and we're going to go over our homework 5, where we populated an empty database with SQL that's generated by PHP. So first of all, we could just go ahead and look over the PHP for a little bit. Very straightforward. Opens up all the files, gets all the data for all of our files that we need, like for domain, first and last name. And then, so here's the address here. We're going to have some variables to generate a new random line from the file, and then we're going to trim it to clean it. We pretty much do this for all the files, just to get a random line. And we have to do this inside the loop, so it does a new one each time. And keep in mind, for address here, we're doing it to 150. So we have that going on. So this is going to do it 150 times. And then, yeah, we just have where inside the loop, it essentially, here's the fields that it's going to populate each time. We have the street, name, and then the type, random city, random state, and then a random zip code. And then we have insert into Superstore address table. And then we're going to do this and then have the variables exactly there. So very efficient, very easy. And it's just, we're going to do f puts address data into this. And then we're closing. Oh, then we're going to have a new line just for clean work. Then we're going to close the file that we just wrote to, the data.sql. And now we do the same ideology for customer. We have 100 we need to do. So we do this, and we pretty much repeat these same basic steps, tweaking it to the exact thing. Like, for instance, this is the foreign keys here. So we do any random foreign key, because you can have multiple same foreign keys, because for one, let's say order ID, because that was the primary key here. And also don't mind the commented out ones. I realized that it auto increments itself, so you don't need to assign it each time. And we have same idea here for product. We have to do 750, do the same thing. We do product for everyone. We do the pounds for the weight and from a random number. I just picked these numbers, and I just decided this is the range I'd want it to be with. But yeah, then we do the same for warehouse, really the same ideology for all of these tables, with all the limits of how many records we need to generate. So yeah, so now let's take a look. Whenever I ran this, notice I did this 5 because this is my 5th attempt of getting it right. But yeah, let's look. I have this in Visual Studio, but yeah, so this is all the data generated, quite a lot. But yeah, let's just look at the first one. So as you can see, it did it here for I believe this is the address table, and this is what we're doing to put into our empty database. And yeah, you can see that it generates it perfectly. And then yeah, here's some examples for first and last name, like just customer information. But yeah, oh no. And then here's some examples for customer ID. Wait. Yeah, the order, which is just customer ID and address ID we're populating. Here's some product description. Let's look at one. Let's see. Sugar, brown sugar, and it's made by it's individual brown sugar, I suppose. And the description is a melodic product for everyone. Sorry, I cannot read. I don't know. And then it's 19 pounds, 31. This is just an example. Like here is syrup, Kahlua, chocolate, ethereal product for everyone, and it's 30 pounds. It costs $7. What a great deal. And yeah, okay. So this is just a lot of random examples of stuff it generated. And then we have an example for the order ID table. We put in these values. You get the quantity of 398 here, 398 with a price of $124, which isn't that bad. So yeah, that's an example. I think there should be, yeah, I think this is the last one. This is pretty much just a bunch of numbers of foreign keys added to this one. But yeah, so I did this, I put all this data one by one into our DBeaver database. So here's an example for address ID. You can see that it efficiently put all of it in there. Willingham, Alaska. So let's go to the very top. Perfect. It's the same data. And then just to show that it correctly does it, Topeka, Kentucky. Okay, we'll go to the very bottom. Topeka, Kentucky. Perfect. So it correctly generated the autumn. So we can look at a few of the other ones. Let's see. Customer, I believe, has like 100. Yeah, here's 100. All successfully was inputted here into this from our files. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at order. So yeah, you can see that we have, oh, I was at the bottom. Yeah, and also you can notice we didn't do anything to the primary key because it auto increments already. So it already is perfect and we know how that is. So yeah, then we just have these from the other tables we created, address and customer tables. And now let's look at products. Yeah, this is cool. You can see all the things we've inputted. Yeah, that's really it. I'll go ahead and show all of the tables though. We have our order ID. Which one was that? And you can see it fully went into all of it. And like I said, I just put this one by one into the script whenever I did this. It's only 25. And this is generated by making our own file is how we did this. And last but not least, this is just product, not product warehouse. Yeah, and then we have all of this, which is just a lot of data, as you can see. 1,250 rows. But yeah, that's really it. I hope you enjoyed the filling database video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.